We're continuing with the Emerald Tablets written by Thoth the Atlantean. After the deluge, he tells us that the continent of Atlantis was sunk because of the tremendous autism and selfishness of the Atlanteans, who had a tremendous level of advanced technology. They had space travel. Even Thoth talks about his spaceship and that he used to do interstellar travel, not only around the Earth but interstellar, and that he buried his spaceship underneath a sphinx in a plateau of pyramids. He tells us of time travel, time portals, stargates, you name it. And he says, don't go around in 90-degree angles, because the demonic entities will catch your soul and trap it, because they're out to catch men's souls. He says, go in circles, whatever that means. And he talks about the reptilians that to humans look like humans, and that they're disguised as humans, but they're not. He talks about them doing away with rulers of countries, taking over their shapes because they are shapeshifters, and they rule in their stead for the demise of the people. And it's all basically about capturing human souls and leading them to destruction. You can see that on my playlist on the previous videos on the Emerald Tablets. And now we're going on with chapter 15, the tablet 15. There are 42 tablets. This is 15. Secret of Secrets. And he says, now ye assemble my children, waiting to hear the secret of secrets, which shall give ye power to unfold the God-man, give ye the way to eternal life. Plainly shall I speak of the universe mystery, the unveiled mysteries. No dark saying shall I give unto thee. Open thine ears now, my children, hear and obey the word that I give. First I shall speak of the fetters of darkness, which bind ye in chains to the sphere of the earth. And now we know that recently one way that, unfortunately, organ transplantation, and I did a video on that a few days ago. They take organs from humans that are brain dead, and the doctor makes that decision. And the organs are removed and are given within 4 hours to a new patient that needs that transplant. Now, if the organ is not implanted within that 4-hour limit, it's thrown out. And it's estimated that 50% of the organs are thrown out because they don't make that 4-hour time limit where the organ is placed in the new patient. But what happens is, many a time, and I've had nurses that were commenting on this, nurses that were in the organ transplant departments of hospitals, that immediately after the operation, where the patient receives a new organ, his character and personality change. And they claim, these patients claim, that they feel that the organ has changed them. And it's theological reasoning that the organ of the person that gave the organ, the donor, is still has his soul, parts of his soul and spirit in that body, that piece of his body that is still living in someone else. And the soul of that person cannot pass beyond the phase of this earth, and is stuck with that person that has received the organ. And many a times the people that walk around with transplanted organs feel that the soul of the body that they received the organ from is with them and cannot move on. Okay, that's it's something of a spiritual, theological topic that has to be researched, because this is a very serious thing if you can't allow people that are supposedly going to die to move on. It's as if you are chaining their soul to the earth plane, the earth level, and that's not where their soul is supposed to be. Their soul is supposed to be with Christ God and free from this. It's a divine mystery. Death is a divine mystery, but they're supposed to be free to become angels, hopefully, if they're worthy enough. So anyway, he talks about the fettering which bind ye in change to the sphere of the earth. Now, darkness, he says, darkness and light are both of one nature, different only in seeming, for each arose from the source of all. Darkness is disorder, light is order. Darkness transmutes, is light of the light. This, my children, your purpose in being. Transmutation of darkness to light. Hear ye now of the mystery of nature, the relations of life to the earth where it dwells. Know ye are threefold in nature, physical, astral, and mental in one. 3 are the qualities of each of the natures, 9 in all, as above, so below. Now remember that Thoth was talking about the black magic and white, yellow, green, gray magic, pink magic, whatever magic is all demonic, that the Atlanteans were using to the demise of humans and the earth, and that's one of the reasons there was a divine judgment against Atlantis, and Atlantis was destroyed and sunk. He did say that a lot of Atlanteans with advanced technology did go to other parts of the earth to make settlements, establish new cities and settlements there with their technology and knowledge, and we see perhaps ancient ruins of that with pyramids all over the world. In China, we know we have the ones in Egypt, we have pyramids in Greece even, which are older than pyramids in Egypt. We have pyramids in South America. We even have pyramids in North America. So, going on with this, in the physical are these channels, the blood which moves in vortical motion, reacting on the heart to continue its beating. Magnetism, which moves through the nerve paths, carrier of energies to all cells and tissues. Akasa, which flows through channels, subtle yet physical, completing the channels. Each of the 3 attuned with each other, each affecting the life of the body. Form they the skeletal framework through which the subtle ethers flow. The subtle ether flows. In their mastery lies the secret of life in the body, relinquished only by the will of the adept when his purpose in living is done. 3 are the natures of the astral. Mediator is between above and below, not of the physical, not of the spiritual, but able to move above and below. 3 are the natures of mind, carrier of the will, of the Great One, arbitrator of cause and effect in thy life. Thus is formed the threefold being, directed from above by the power of 4. Above and beyond man's threefold nature lies the realm of the spiritual self. 4 is it in qualities, shining in each of the planes of existence, by 13 in 1, the mystical number, based on the qualities of man, are the brothers. Each shall direct the unfoldment of being, each shall channels be of the Great One. On earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time to the earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibrations binds him to his plane of unfoldment. Yet within man is the key to releasement. Within man may freedom be found. When ye have released the self from the body, rise to the uttermost bounds of your earth plane, speak ye the word of Dor-el-Lil La. Then for a time your light will be lifted, free may ye pass the barriers of space, for a time of half of the sun, 6 hours, sun S-U-N. 6 hours, I guess, most of the time, like spring and fall, we have 12 hours of sunlight, 12 hours of night. So I guess here half of the time of the sun is 6 hours, what he means. Now, free may ye pass the barriers of earth plane, see and know those who are beyond thee. Yea, to the highest worlds ye may pass. See your own possible heights of unfoldment, know all earthly futures of soul. Bound are ye in your body, but by the power ye may be free. This is the secret whereby bondage shall be replaced by freedom for thee. And he did talk in the past Emerald tablets of interdimensional levels. There are many, and that they're all around us at the same time, interdimensional beings, but we can't see them. And most, a lot of them do havoc, create havoc in our world and in our souls and in our families, in our lives. So going on with this, calm let thy mind be, at rest be thy body, conscious only of freedom from flesh, center thy being on the goal of thy longing, think over and over that thou wouldst be free, think of this word la il ganuver, and over in thy mind let it sound, drift with the sound to the place of thy longing, free from the bondage of flesh be thy will. Hear ye while I give the greatest of secrets, how ye may enter the halls of Amenti. Amenti is underground, as we said. Enter the place of the immortals as I did, stand before the lords in their places. Lie ye down in rest of thy body, calm thy mind, so no thought disturbs thee. Pure must ye be in mind and in purpose, else only failure will come unto thee. Vision Amenti, as I have told in my tablets, he's talking about the emerald tablets here, long with fullness of heart to be there, stand before the lords in thy mind's eye, pronounce the words of power I give mentally, Mekut el Shab, el Hale sur Ben, el Zabrut zin Ephrim quar el. Relax thy mind and thy body, then be sure your soul will be called. Now give I the key to Shambhalla. Oh, he talks about Shambhalla here. How is that? Now give I the key to Shambhalla, the place where my brothers live in the darkness but filled with light of the sun, S-U-N, darkness of earth, but light of the spirit, guides for ye when my day is done. Leave thou thy body as I have taught thee, pass to the barriers of the deep hidden place, stand before the gates and their guardians, command thy entrance by these words. I am the light, in me is no darkness, free am I of the bondage of night, open thou the way of the 12 and in one, so I may pass to the realm of wisdom. When they refuse thee, as surely they will, command them to open by these words of power. I am the light, for me are no barriers. Open, I command, by the secret of secrets. Edom el Ahin Sabert Zur Adam. Then, if thy words have been truth of the highest, open for thee the barriers will fall. Now I leave thee, my children, down yet up to the hall shall I go. Win ye the way to me, my children, truly my brothers shall ye be. Thus finish I my writings, keys let them be to those who come after, but only to those who seek my wisdom, for only for these am I the key and the way. And that's all for now. That's up to tablet 15. I don't know where the other tablets are. And I think we've got a lot of information from Thoth concerning the interdimensional entities, the reason for the destruction of the continent of Atlantis, and all of this is definitely confirmed by Plato's writing. You'll see one of my videos on Plato in the Emerald Tablets playlist, and this is all confirmed by what Plato wrote, but he was told by Solon, who was told by a high priest of Egypt, as was revealed to him concerning the really advanced technology of the Atlanteans and the reason that Atlantis was sunk. They were out to conquer all of the humans of the world and enslave them, and of course also fetter and chain their souls. For some reason they were soul vampires as well. So I'll leave links below for you for this. And we did this series of Emerald Tablets videos for you to know what all this is about concerning Thoth and the Emerald Tablets writings. Thank you for your support. Please subscribe, share, ring the bell for more videos. A lot of people are saying they get unsubscribed for some reason from my channel. I have no idea, and I don't know why. And comment, and thank you for your support. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, You will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.